Hey folks, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, I am Julianne Hoore, the bearded bombshell of the Scottish drag scene. Today we're going to be looking at a brand new episode of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 13, Episode 11 in the Beast Couture Runway. To be totally honest, I don't know if they really got Beast as the runway category for this, because it kind of feels like they got something else. Even the eliminated queens got something else. It kind of more feels like a monster runway, not necessarily beasts. Like, I think beasts of like monstrous, but I think they've a lot of them have gone for cartoon monster-esque looks. So it's kind of a bit of a toss-up here. Nevertheless, let's just jump straight on into it. First queen up we have is Utica. Utica didn't really hit the category of beast or monster, to be perfectly honest. It's a beautiful gown with his fur. The black fur with the yellow bits coming off is beautiful. It is absolutely stunning. It looks great on her. And her makeup is very commanding in terms of like a monster, like in the dark, you know, in the shadows, like creeping up on you. But it's just not there enough, you know, and then she has these little itsy bitsy tiny little horns, and as they say in drag, go big or go home, you know, like, and I wish those horns were like massive, and maybe even like on the exposed shoulder that she has, is like maybe have like a prosthetic horn coming out, you know, like really kind of like amp it up and make it something bigger and more drag, you know. It's a beautiful gown, it's beautiful makeup, but it's not beast, you know, like, yeah, it is beautiful, but it's not hit the runway category for me, so it is a hag. Beaming in next from outer space we have this Candy Muse, and just why? Why? What are you doing, Candy? This is so wrong. It's not an alien runway, it was a beast runway, and this is just not right. By any stretch of the imagination. She looks so awful here. This is one of the worst looks of the season, along with Lala Ree's bag look. This is that bad to me. I don't get where her mind went, and it clearly was one of those runway categories. She left till last probably, and she's like, I'll need to scramble something together and we'll figure it out. The makeup as well, she says, is just like the little body alien she has. It's not, and I wish she went further with that and even make her skin like a different colour just to make it really alien, where she's just got her natural skin tone like as her makeup. Oh, Christ almighty. But she didn't figure it out. And this look, I'm just going to cut straight to it. It is a hag. Next queen in is Tina Burner, given as a cut up teddy bear, monster-esque, very Toy Story, that the neighbour in Toy Story, the kids who like cuts up his toys and like pieces them together, albeit Tina Burner saying that she is the toy, cutting herself up and patching herself together. I actually really like this look for Tina. It's given as that kind of campy-esque, but it is kind of hitting the category a little bit more than say Candy Muse, for example. Oh, it was awful. And I love the exaggeration in the scale of this, like the massive scissors, the huge black stitches going across where the fabrics are stitched together. That was fantastic. The silhouette left me wanting more, but instead of being top heavy like she normally is, she was really bottom heavy. And she was saying about it's all like the teddies are different sizes and proportions, but if you're going to do that, make like one leg huge and the opposite arm massive as well, and then the other leg that's not huge, make it like really slim or something, and just play with the shape a bit more. But she didn't do that. It was incredibly symmetrical and very bottom heavy. So for me, I'm kind of torn. It's better than a lot of her looks, so I think I'm going to give this one a gag. Next up is our fashion queen Simone, turning it out as per usual. She makes me think of those video game characters that are like animals but incredibly over sexualized for unnecessary reasons, like, but I think it's great. Is it beast? Questionable. It's sexy animal, sexy fox, but I wouldn't say it's beast. But it's at least it's an animal, like, whereas Candy's is an alien for some reason, which is making me seem like, how can you get Candy's look, Tina's look, Simone's look, Utica's look from that category. I really do believe that they were given a different category when putting these looks together. Nevertheless, Simone's look, I really love this, and the way she has like the boots being like an extension of the hooves, and the fact that she actually has hoof heels as well, shoes, fantastic. But they look so sexy, and she's done the same with the gloves as well, being darker opposed to the fur that's lighter on the body and her legs. And then she has those denim shorts on with that white tank top. Genius. And then even hoops and the fur ears. Simone, are you trying to send me to an early grave? Because I am gagged. Next queen up we have is Gottmik, given as a very kind of, it reminds me of, who's that queen? Monique Hart, when she does like the big eyes. She did it for the makeover challenge in All Stars, I want to say, and they had the big huge eyes, but of course it's just Gottmik, and she's got them on her shoulders. They are massive, and then those teeth as kind of like fringing on the skirt was very clever. So it's not fringing, but it's like they're all like kind of layered there together. I thought that was brilliant. I thought she really thought of Beast, but again it's kind of more alien creature, like in the dark, monster under the bed. Like, I thought it was just really, really clever, and such a different take obviously compared to what a lot of the other queens did. She is totally changing it up every week and constantly has me gagged. Next queen we have is Olivia Lutz, and she said in her confessionals that she was kind of going for that monster under the bed. It does kind of make me think of Monsters Inc. and Sully, but like slightly different colouring. Instead of like he's like what, a light blue and purple patches, she's like a green and blue together, which I think is an ugly combination, but for this challenge I think is a great combination as well. At the same time, you're going for kind of like a cartoon beast under the bed. I thought it was brilliant, and she had those kind of big bushy eyebrows which were fantastic. She had all those details, big furry shoulders. These are the horns that I kind of wish Utica had, but obviously just not in this colour. She really went for big horns. She's going for more of a beast here, and this look had me gagged. Last up we have is Rosé, giving us a devil-esque look, but furry. This was beautiful as well. Her makeup looked great as well. Let's point that out. But she really played with silhouette here, having those big furry shoulders, pinching into the waist, and then huge furry hips as well. That is just my dream in drag. I absolutely love that style. I think it is absolutely beautiful, and she's really nailed this look. And the fact that her nails had those big long pointy nails on that kind of matched the points coming out of the fur as well. It was such a great all head to toe look put together. It was absolutely stunning. The horns were wonderful, the ears were great and big. You know, she really thought of all the details here. For sure, the devil's in the details. This look, of course, is a gag. That's it for this week. Unfortunately, we're saying goodbye to Tina Burner, and to be totally honest, I think she was burnt out of this season because I think she showed everything she could show. I don't think she was really ready for the Drag Race machine that it is, and hopefully she improves if she comes back for an All-Star season. I would be very interested to see what an All-Stars Tina would look. But nevertheless, goodbye to Tina, and for Gaggy's Gag this week, is it any surprise that it's Simone? Is it really? I mean, close contender, definitely Rosé. They both really won this episode, so when it was a double win, I was like, fair play. That makes sense in my fantasy. And so I was totally loved that idea, and Rosé had a fantastic look, but Simone, I think, edged out with the whole character. Let me know in the comments down below who had your gaggiest gag. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to press that like button down below, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you get notified every time I upload a brand new video. If you want to check out more of me, make sure to check me out on all social media at Julianne Hoore, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye, folks.